What's going on, my fellow Jedi and Padawans? Welcome back to another Jedi gaming video. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel, and if you guys are new, welcome. Number 12 in our 15 for 15 series with a trace rifle in the Hollow Denial Void special weapon here. Ooh, absolutely slaps in my opinion for both PvP, PvE, especially pairing it with some of the perks that I'll be showing you for PvP, PvE God Rolls. Now, starting off right here for PvP, we're going with the intrinsic masterwork of range, so we can absolutely map people inside of the Crucible. And let me tell you, even though this thing only has quote-unquote 6 impact, it does melt Guardians when you're hitting them in the head, especially since it has some juice or stats in 99 in the magazine, 86 range, and 86 stability. This thing barely moves around at all. Now, for our barrel, we're going to use corkscrew rifling to give us an increase to range, stability, and handling. So it's a jack of all trades for that PvP realm. Just like tactical battery gives us a nice increase to reload, stability, and range. So both of these pair well to just work in all of those categories to help us really juice out this weapon for that stability and range, so we can just absolutely map people across the areas inside a Crucible, just getting those Guardian defeats, especially pairing it with these 2 enhanced perks that we have, with Rangefinder giving us that more effective zoom and magnification in our range, as well as some nice improved handling on this, so we can switch between this and our sidearm, pulse rifle, whatever you may be using. But Rangefinder, definitely you can feel it with that extra range, touching some of those farther enemies that are sitting in the back with their pulse rifles and scouts, stuff like that, as well as pairing it with killing tally, so when we get final blows, it increases the damage on this weapon until we reload or stow the magazine, so we get some nice defeats. And in 6s, this thing can just start rolling through 3-4 people before having to reload because of the high magazine size. And if others are doing damage plus that damage increase, this thing just starts to eat inside the Crucible, and it's a nice switch up from the meta that is going on currently. So I have been really liking taking this in, running my 6s with it, getting my pinnacles. Very fun weapon to be using. So right here for our PvE side of things, we're going with the reload masterwork on this, so we can continuously have this boy up for that add clear potential, as well as pairing this with some void debuffs with the perks and enhance that we have on. So for our first barrel right here, we're going with full board to get that nice juicy 86 range, so we can get all of those enemies out in the PvE world. Now we're actually going to use tactical mag again, just because it seems like it gives us the best increase to reload speed, handling, everything that we need without giving us negative to reload, which is really what I want inside of the PvE realm, to keep that continuous damage and add clear potential up. Now, a very special build with this is adaptive munitions. In my opinion, this weapon changes its damage output to be more effective against shield types like arc and solar, as well as the void. So it's a very good endgame PvE weapon with this, especially pairing it with repulsors brace, so we get an overshield every time we defeat a void debuffed target. So if you're pairing this with a void subclass, you can get volatile rounds on this, and every single time you defeat an enemy with those volatile rounds, you get that overshield. You can weaken targets with your grenades as well, so it's a lot of potential to get that lasting overshield and survivability, as well as break shields that you usually don't, like I said, inside of the arc, void, and solar shields in that endgame activity, more for arc and solar since it's already a void burn. But adaptive munitions is pretty clutch, having that in some of those weird burn game situations where you can't shoot match game wise and you have to use a certain void weapon. Works for everything. So definitely be on the lookout for the coming up videos here. Not too long till our next season. Cannot wait to make that new content for y'all, so be on the lookout for that. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.